Welcome to Something Crunchy. Tyler is homies with Blake. Blake is the older bro of Blair. Blair is married to Tyler and is a slutty slut.
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
What the hell is crunchy?
Welcome to Something Crunchy.
All right, back in the studio with T-Pair and B of a Kind. How we feeling tonight?
Feeling lucky tonight, brother.
Oh, I bet you are, my friend.
Oh,
but all bets are off tonight. It's the gambling sode.
Yeah.
These are exciting times for us in the Valley. Not only are we watching our Phoenix Suns work to win their first NBA championship in franchise history, bringing that trophy to the desert, but sports are about to get a lot more fun in the sun. Arizona has now become one of the newest states to legalize sports betting in 2021. In April, Arizona passed a bill, HB 2813, that will allow up to 20 licenses split between casinos and the professional sports teams. Arizona has been one of the few states to not even allow daily fantasy sports, which will also change. While they're still working this shit out, operators and the government are trying to shoot for the beginning of the 2021 NFL season. So DraftKings, FanDuel, PointsBets, we will now be seeking your sponsorship dollars.
Yes, please.
Which we will use to gamble on your sites.
No.
We can now make legal bets, which is both exciting and worrying for the Biscuits and I. Find us at the track now, betting on the ponies, trying to pick that superfecta. We're men of the dice now. It is our destiny. And we shall take you on our journey, documenting every bad move as we shed ourselves of all belongings. All right, maybe a little extreme.
Oh my god, no.
No, really, the money is in sharking, lending out cheese so that others can go wild. We come knocking nuts if they don't pay.
Yeah.
The juice is in the vig.
Ooh.
Remember that, kids.
Yeah. I know that tune.
Well, we got all kinds of fun shit to get into tonight. Fuck if we didn't bring the stories. Guilty is charged with the stories.
Oh,
I mean,
God,
gambling stories.
stories?
Yeah, they're like assholes with opinions. Everyone's got one.
Yeah.
And some are good. I want to play some bets, talk some bets on bets. We got a fun sode.
Oh my gosh.
Had to figure out how we can do something gambling between us here on the air. And Blair had the idea that we should just bet on stupid shit, like in that scene at the end of Vegas Vacation. And I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Right? Like keep it simple. Some like pick with a hand or a high card or like
Yeah,
or
no, I love that.
What number am I thinking?
yeah.
7-4. Wrong. Baby.
Raw.
You see, you have buzzers in front of you, or Tyler, a bell. Your buzzer didn't work. You can buzz or bell at any point in the episode to propose a bet, whether it be a high card, dice roll, pick the hand, pick a number. You get the idea. But we hit the ATM hard before the sode. And we aren't playing for milk money around here. It's some heavy cream on the table. And I intend to sign off a few $100s richer.
We'll see about that.
Some cold hard quiche.
Biscuits. What is the strangest thing you've ever bet on?
I bet like 8 people I couldn't keep a dirty sock in my mouth for 5 minutes at a bowling alley.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's bad, but like for what? What'd you get out of it?
Yeah, but that's true. What did you
It
get
all
out of it?
depends.
This is
on
where
the-
I would have made cash, but I didn't make it to the end, so I got nothing.
It's 5 minutes. What? How much cash?
40-50 bucks, somewhere around that neighborhood.
Oh.
Not enough to make worth
Like, what
putting
the fuck am I
a
doing?
used sock from a rented shoe, dirty
Oh,
Mm-mm.
rented shoes.
foot, bowling alley, rented shoe.
Ooh.
Like, yeah,
40 to 50 bucks.
that was pretty
Probably
bad.
pass on that one.
I was young.
Yeah, I totally bet on some stupid shit. PETA, don't you come after me. I was on shrooms and was just a spectator who bet, hosted, and the rest was just a player.
But hosted? What does this mean? Where?
Okay, well, I bet on an African striped knee tarantula to beat some huge king scorpion in a fight
I remember.
and
hearing about
lost
this.
my ass in embarrassing style.
This was not at our house
As
growing
if
up,
I
was
have
it?
another style. Yes, it totally was.
Like,
Absolutely.
Blake.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was.
You had the
Truman
best
at the house.
terrarium in town.
Yeah, that was.
So what happened?
Did you
Well-
sell tickets to the event?
There was a good amount of people there, and I even
Cash
went.
bet.
I even went with my friend to go. Like this one guy already had the scorpion, and I forgot how the conversation got started. But we even went to this like exotic pet shop, and even told the dude what was happening.
Oh.
And he was like, "Well, one, you can't tell me that, and two, I got just what you need. Come with me." And
I'm
he
looking for
was
my
like,
friend.
Let me
Can
introduce
help
you
me
to
find
the
him?
African striped knee tarantula.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I'm thinking about betting some cheese here. Like, so what's the tail, Mother Goose? And he was like, okay.
Was he trained in the forest?
He was like, this is exactly what's going to happen. Going to put him in. And he was like, this sucker is going to jump on top of the scorpion's back where he can't reach and be
No.
like, and be like, it's going to be game over.
I don't see that happening at all.
And I was like, oh, I could totally see that.
He
Like,
sold you on
whoa.
that idea.
No, we even fact checked it. I remember, like, I don't know about this guy. He seems a little sketchy selling us this tarantula like this in the back. So we did a little
Maybe
research.
sold in the back is like going to be a little interesting.
We did, but we got impatient when we were waiting for everyone to come over for the fat. So they fed him. They fed the spider this like the little tiny mice, the like baby mice.
Little pinkies.
Yes.
To a tarantula?
Yes. And what guy didn't tell us is that the spider gets super sleepy for like the next several hours after they eat. So it wasn't ready for like a fight. It was ready for a nap. We put it in
Scorpion
there.
came in all.
Yeah,
strong,
Scorpion
though.
came in strong.
Oh man.
And you were streaming this whole
I
time?
really was. It was the night before my
Did
birthday.
you bet on this?
And
Totally.
I did.
So you lost
you
all your
win?
birthday money.
I did.
I'm guessing you bet on the tarantula.
I did. It was a bad beat.
And this was at our house?
It
Where the
was.
fuck were we?
It was I don't know. I think you were like a cheerleading thing.
this is what happens. Okay, we're gonna be out of town. We'll be at shrooming in the back. God, that's exactly what like mom and dad are like. You know what Blake's probably doing right now?
What do you think? Is he reading a book or watching a
No,
movie?
he knew exactly what the fuck Blake was doing. Just
No.
like, don't worry, it was only a tarantula scorpion fight.
This was
A
totally
few
meant to
people
be
shroomed.
That's
like
what-
a quick and fun segue into
You knew that wasn't gonna happen.
No,
Story.
it wasn't going to happen. No segue. But with help from RD, let's discuss bizarre things that you can legally bet on.
Yeah,
And some of these are pretty interesting.
there's like cockfights and things.
You can't
No, you
legally
can't
bet
bet on
on
that.
cockfights, Blair.
God, Blair, what are you thinking?
No, Blair.
You can't do that.
You know I'm so bad. I'm not a gambler.
As much as you want to bet on the cockfight, no, you're not allowed.
Maybe I just have like a whole different vision of cockfights.
Yeah, are you thinking like,
Mhm.
Bunch of hot males.
Blair,
just,
yeah,
like,
Blair's cockfights
sword
is
fighting
like
out
a-
there.
yeah,
It's a video subscription thing she gets. She's totally confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Totally different.
Blair's
Okay, I'm with you.
search history.
So yeah, bizarre things that you can legally bet on. And yeah,
Yeah.
no, Blair, not cockfights. But one of them is celebrity deaths. There's celebrity death pools. They're real.
Like, who's up next, or is like a
No.
time frame?
Doug Stanhope actually hosts a celebrity death pool.
Oh my God!
And while the FAQ states we cannot condone or promote gambling through the site, you can still play for points and win prizes. Still a little fucked up, Doug, but I mean, he could do no wrong in my eyes. We love Stanhope.
We love
Oh
Doug.
my God.
Was she into it? Celebrity death pool? Whoa.
I thought that was like
Wow.
you were trying to say like you can bet on Doug's death specifically.
Oh, no, I think he hosts a celebrity death pool where you could just
Totally
pick
different.
and yeah. I could be wrong. I didn't look into it.
He's
and,
gotta
He
like,
be
could
on-
be on the board as well.
Yeah, he's got to be on the list somewhere.
I didn't click on his link, but I did find out about it.
But they all have like a specific link and like where do you think this person will go?
I guess.
That's
Let's talk about wife carrying. And
Wife carry.
I'm just realizing now that I read this wrong in my research. I was led to believe this is wife throwing. I don't know how wife carrying made it onto the list. I was led to. I need to have a
Wife
word
throwing is
with the Crunchtastic R&D department over the break because I was led to believe this was wife throwing.
Carrying.
But
So what is this though?
apparently, in Ireland, it's all the rage to bet on the sport of wife carrying, which involves a man carrying a woman. It need not actually be his wife down a 253-meter extreme obstacle course. The winner is the couple which reaches the finish line in the fastest time, obviously. Some bookies like to sponsor horse races, notes betting and gaming company Paddy Power, an event sponsor, but we tend to be drawn more to strip poker tournaments and now wife carrying.
And now
Oh boy.
you just like who can carry their wife faster?
It's got to be a track or like a off-road course or something.
Tyler, how well would you do in wife carrying?
A whole lot better than wife throwing.
I don't know how to take that honestly.
She's a breeder. You could bet on the next pope. The current pope just may be alive and well, but that does not stop people from putting bets on who the next one will be. Right now, Cardinal Luis Antonio of the Philippines looks like the crowd favorite.
It's not going to be
There's
a
just
John.
like websites for this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Up with Pope, down with Dope.
Do they turn into a John after that? Or do they just keep their name? And there was so many Pope John Paul Bananas over the years.
Bananas.
They keep their name.
They just keep in all
They
those
just all
people
happen to be
miraculous
like Johns.
the Pope John Pauls.
Yeah,
It was like 12.
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow.
Miraculous.
I met so many Peters and Pauls, I thought I was John.
Literally just thinking that in my head. Oh my God.
So you could bet on all things Kim Jong-un. Another hot subject,
Oh,
the gambling
man.
crowd. Oh, you could bet on nearly anything
What do you
this guy does.
mean?
You could bet on when he will cease to be in power. 2031 or later has the highest odds. How he will cease to be in power. Paddy's Power says death leads the pack. Wow. Whether he will challenge other leaders to a round of golf.
Ooh.
This
Can
guy
maybe
takes
see
a,
it.
this guy takes a morning dump. You could bet on it, I'm sure. Okay, this is the stupidest fucking one I've ever heard by a fair margin. You could bet on the end of the world. Are you in
Not
a
surprised.
doomsday cult or have inside knowledge on the end of days? You're in luck because you could lay a bet with Paddy Power. The bookmaker had set the odds that the world would end before the end of 2018 at 500 to 1.
Oh my
So
God.
if you were to have placed a $100 bet and our planet actually ceased to exist before January 1st, 2019, you would have won like 50K. But how the
Planet-
fuck are you going to get paid
Yeah.
if the world has ended, Blair?
What are you gonna do?
You can only get paid if the world ends completely?
Yes.
You
That's
can't
the
bet-
only way to win that bet.
Where are you going to spend your 50K?
Well, what's the odds on betting
Pair of dumb
against it?
shits. Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There's a lot of dumb bets out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, like proof that there's intelligent life out there.
Oh, I
Is-
bet there's a lot
Mhm.
there. Ooh, I'd love to see those bets.
You could bet on Play Now. They have the odds on when the sitting POTUS will confirm without a doubt the existence of intelligent life is on another planet. Everything about the royal family, from what job Prince Harry will get next to whether or not they'll lose their royal titles.
God, people just bet on really fucking
Mhm.
anything.
Anything.
All those
Anything.
all those are on Odd Shark. This was cool. Ferret Bingo. Found this quite interesting.
Sorry, what?
Ferret Bingo?
Ferret bingo.
Ferret Bingo. According to
Lead-
casino.org, a ferret is placed into a cage with several numbered tunnels, and the exit tunnel it chooses is then confirmed as the winning number.
What?
People take this event so seriously that there have been allegations of tunnel tampering in the past.
Ooh.
What is it? That's like a scented tunnel, or there's like meat at the end. Or
Well, they
something?
caught me over by the tunnels, and my rat won, but they can't prove I tampered. It's all hearsay.
I gotta say, I'd probably be like one of those people that'd be so into that. Like it's like chooses the
Yeah.
fucking tunnel, and I'm like, fuck yeah! I'm just like, so that person.
Suck
that would
my
be-
dick!
Yes, it's just like, why are you so hyped up right now? It's like, I don't know, because that's my life. And
That's my tunnel, bitch.
that's my fucking
my-
tunnel.
The fucking tunnel.
So, yes.
This last one is actually pretty crazy, and I definitely did not know this was something you could do. This is nuts. You could play Hollywood like the stock market. So for movie buffs who find the stock exchange a bit dry, there's the Hollywood Stock Exchange, which allows you to buy and trade stock in movies, television shows, even actors and actresses.
Why am we just now hearing about
I
this?
know.
I swear we
This is
talked
what
about
I can
this.
do. Like, I'm not a gambler, but this is like way
Yeah.
more our territory.
It is. If the show or star is a hit, your shares rise. If the property is a bomb, you lose. The site's motto is, it's not who you know, but who you own. Also fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
My God.
Wow. My God.
Didn't Abraham Lincoln have something to do with abolishing shit like that?
I'm pretty sure. Miss Universe, Puppy Bowl, esports, NBA lottery, politics,
Oh,
national
man.
anthem links, coin tosses, guessing the gender and weight of Kardashian babies. Those are all other
There's 3 a year.
popular ways to place bets. Blair! $50 high card win. Do you win?
Yes.
$50.
50 bones cash.
Woo!
That's
you
the
pulled the
lowest.
top card and it was an ace. No, and high card ace is always. I'll even
Yeah.
give you that. Fuck. Well,
Well,
I
you-
won.
You better
I
pull
can do
a
is tie.
I mean,
best you can do. Come on, pull the ace of hearts.
oh!
Fucking
King
king.
of
Pulled
diamonds.
a king
fucking
against
king.
an ace.
Wow. She just pulled a maverick on your ass.
She
Right
really
there.
I
did.
did.
Grab-
Wow, she
Ooh, I'll
pulled the
take
ace
that
of spades
back.
Off the
from the
top.
top.
That's the maverick move.
You pulled the Maverick.
You know what? I'm so happy to hear that because I fucking love Maverick.
Damn.
I learned. I watched and I learned.
My old Pepe used to say.
I was fun.
Now, God damn it.
Spit it out.
I never said that.
All right, well, I got to win my money back. Tyler, what do you think? High card?
Against me? Sure.
Yeah, come on now.
High cards.
$50. $50.
I'm going to pull like a 3. I know
I
it.
hope you do.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. All right.
Still good. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Blake.
It's another king?
Whoa. Blake's
Two
getting the
kings?
king.
Blake's over here just the king of kings right now.
Yeah, and it's only one half the time. Nuts.
I'm sitting pretty over here.
Good times. I hate you. Let's get a game going. We need a game.
We definitely need a game
Let's
right
get a
now.
game. With help from gambling.net and Weekly Slots News, let's now get into the Celebrity Gambling Stories game.
Ooh.
Okay.
celeb
Oh,
gambling.
All right.
You're going to like this.
Okay.
I'm going to read a quick, crazy gambling story or some facts about a celebrity and then give you 3 names. Not only should you guess who you believe it is, but I encourage you to place wagers if you feel confident in your answer. What are you doing with that ace?
You hanging on to it, Blair?
What?
You keeping your ace?
Cheating?
Where do you want me to put it? You have the deck.
Back in the deck.
Then take the
Always
ace.
Back in the deck.
She's just going to use it again for the next round.
Yeah. Keeping it as a souvenir? Need a full deck, Blair.
What is this? Quick in the Dead? Give my fucking ace back. Oh, I'm nervous to see how the rest of this goes. You know, I just get hot
You're
when
gonna
we're
be good.
gambling.
Me
It's going to be
too.
good. See if you can pick who it is. And it starts off with a bang. My love story with blackjack began more than a decade ago. And out of my earnings, it has been documented that I've won near $400,000, which I've donated to charity. I had a big time scandal come up in regards to my gambling that I've, for the most part, have successfully been able to sweep under the rug.
What?
In 2014, I cheated by counting cards during blackjack play, which is a serious violation of the game. On that occasion, I was expelled from the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas and can never come back. Even though cameras and witnesses can definitely prove this happened, I call it rumors.
Who's
Ooh.
counting cards?
Am I Ben Affleck, Ed Norton, or Jeremy Renner?
Whoa. Jeremy
Whoa.
Renner. I have $50 right now
Wow.
that says Jeremy Renner.
I see that.
I don't know why, because part of me wanted me to like Ben Affleck and the accountant. I could feel him like I'm channeling those vibes of how he can be like good, but
Ed Norton and Rounders.
Ed Norton
Ooh,
has it. You
I like
know
how you're
that he
showing
is,
your
like-
work.
He plays cards.
He's
He
brilliant.
plays cards.
It's Jeremy Renner, I feel. $50.
I'm I'm gonna go Norton. I'll take that 50.
Keep
Ooh,
your 50s.
matching? Who is them dying?
Ben Affleck.
Wow.
Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck got caught counting cards.
Wow.
The accountant. I
Got-
should have known.
Got this boot. You should have went with your instincts. You
I
even showed- You
should've.
even showed your work.
Why do I doubt myself?
Wow, Blair. That's a good one.
Fuck.
Like
Wow.
the tie.
Yeah.
No blood.
No blood. I'm not only a very good actor, but also a great roulette player. A passion I inherited from my
Are
father.
you a great pause? Pause. Hold on. Pause. How the fuck are you, as anybody, a great roulette player? I mean, it's like,
Well, it's all about strategy, Blair.
is it?
I don't know. I'm not a great roulette player.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, let's hear the story.
Not only a very good actor, I'm also a great roulette player. A passion inherited from my father. His favorite number is 17. According to his story, dating back to 1963, I was in Italy to shoot a film and went to a casino putting all my chips on this number. After numerous attempts, always on the number 17, I managed to win a record-setting amount of 15 million.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Am I Anthony Hopkins, Sean Connery, or Michael Caine?
Oh my gosh.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Y'all are having fun. I love these.
That's the
faces.
biggest win. Oh my god, my heart's like racing thinking about it. Michael Caine. I just like am itching to say Michael Caine.
Yo,
you know?
taste makes you want to say
Just 'cause I can-
Caine.
I can just see him.
makes you want to do like Michael Caine.
Or I don't know. Anthony Hawkins is so fucking like smart and
Nope.
sly, but I don't think he would chant. Like I could see Michael Caine doing such like a family tie 17. That's who I'm gonna go with, Michael Caine. But you know I don't feel great, so I'm just gonna go with this $5.
You're
How I feel
gonna go with
about
the
it.
fiver?
$5
$5 for
bet.
Michael Caine.
Why don't you do something like
Yeah.
more creative, like the dishes for the next week?
If I lose, I'll do the dishes for the next week. If you lose, you got to wear pineapple earrings upside down for the next 2 weeks.
Does that mean something?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh, see, this might be one of those things where I go out in public and I don't realize it means like, yeah, I want to fuck.
I'm today years old when I found out what that means.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Did I really just say what it means
What?
too?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yep.
What, did you ready to swing? Is that what you said?
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
When I put earrings upside down, it's like, hey.
That means like
Hey, go
you're
ahead.
looking.
Whoa.
Are you?
So
are you that confident?
Are you that confident in Anthony Hopkins?
in Hopkins?
Like I haven't handled swingers
Sean Connery
coming at
is
me
in there,
before.
right?
Yeah.
That's something. And a fiver.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
And a fiver. Don't forget the fiver.
Don't forget.
Don't forget that original fiver.
It's already on the board.
You
I
guys
mean-
validate parking or?
Okay. So Blair's going with Anthony Hopkins. Tyler's
Mhm.
going with
No. Michael Caine.
Oh, Blair switched to Michael
I didn't
Caine.
switch. I went hard on Michael Caine from the beginning.
Well, then Blair's all hard for Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
I can't look at you guys.
I put all my chips on Michael Caine.
I can just feel him doing those.
Going Sean Connery.
You are.
Wow. You know how hard it was for me to read that without the Connery accent? I think Tyler took a big context clue from there that this whole thing happened in Ireland. Tyler wins. It is, in fact, Sean Connery. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and I didn't get claps before, but I've won anything.
This is exciting.
This is exciting.
On that specific one,
What
was
did I
rooting
bet
for-
again? Oh, the pineapple,
The pineapple earrings. Yes.
Do we-
I've obviously wanted to see that.
So we got to go somewhere where swingers are just like, are they out? And
No,
about?
you just have
No,
to
you just
wear
wear 'em.
them wherever you go.
You're gonna get
Do it.
propositioned if you do. Share it to
I
video.
get propositioned all the time. I don't know why. Swingers just like.
Well, now you're
Now
like
it's gonna
asking
be
for
amplified.
it. Yeah, now you're asking for it.
Now they're really coming.
Oh man, it's gonna get interesting.
That was a good one. Nice. bet.
I feel good about
Oh,
that.
I
this
like
is gonna get weird.
that.
Yeah,
isn't
that's a
it?
good bet.
I was not prepared for this.
I'm an actress and singer who's never hidden my passion for the green table and roulette. The real gambling star in the family is my mother, actually. You could probably find her at the Borgata Casino in Atlantic City, where she's won almost $2.5 million in the slot machines.
Oh my god.
Get it.
Am I Beyonce, Zooey Deschanel, or Jennifer Lopez?
Beyonce. Zoe, Beyonce, and
J-Lo.
That's who I'm going with.
J-Lo all day. Atlantic City.
You're both right. It is
Yeah.
Yay!
No blood.
Too bad I was like,
Jenny
ready
from
to
the block.
bet the house on that one.
You were ready for that.
Blair was gonna go for a lap around the block naked. On that.
I'll still do it. With my pineapple earrings.
Screaming, who wants some?
I'm a well-known actor who has managed to turn my passion for gambling into something concrete. A luxury casino resort inn in Antigua.
Ooh.
The project is worth $250 million.
Damn.
And my business partner is James Packer, one of the most famous and successful businessmen in the world. I'm not new to such initiatives either. For instance, I'm already an investor in the Nobu Hotel Manila, a structure that houses luxury hotels and casinos, including 360 gambling tables and 1,700 slot machines.
Damn.
Am I Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, or Al Pacino?
Oh,
Wow.
I want to immediately go with Al Pacino. Like my gut's like screaming Pacino. But
Blair's got a gut full
I
of Pacino
love
right now.
a Hoffman situation.
She's
Just
got a
something
gut
about
full of
that.
Pacino, but a head full of Hoff.
Exactly. I'm torn. What are you feeling over there?
Raging Bull.
Are you De
Ooh.
Niro?
Are you willing to put some bread on it?
I'm willing to put some bread. I'm willing to put some cheese
Okay.
Cheese
Whoever
on the bread.
and some ham as well.
Whoever loses wears the butt plug the entire recording of the next episode of Something Crunchy.
Wow. That's something I can't be a part of.
You're involved now.
You're involved.
You're involved now.
I hate I'll have to know who's wearing it.
Do we have to do it the next episode or one of the next few episodes?
Ooh, we'll hide it in what we'll yeah.
One of the next 4 episodes.
Yeah.
The loser of this one.
One of us
I like that.
Yeah.
will be
So much
wearing-
better.
So nobody has
be
to know
plugged
when
up.
it's going to happen.
True,
but if
I
you
like
hear
that.
a little,
It'll be too anticipatory.
All of a sudden our laughs.
all right, that's a bet.
Yeah, it's De Niro.
Oh my God.
Blair's torn between Pacino and Hoffman. And it's a bunch of De Niro.
God bless America.
Hoff. Shit.
What'd you do to me, Hoff?
Why did I do that fucking bet for
Whoa,
this one?
Wow, Blair.
I wasn't even that confident. Like,
Yeah, you just
I'll-
really went for that one.
I want
Oh,
to make a
no.
bet. All right, I want to bet that Blair doesn't get this one. She's only gotten J-Lo, and she piggybacked yours, to be honest. I'm betting she doesn't get this. And if I'm right, then you shall be called for the rest of the episode Doja Puss.
Perfect.
Doja.
That's awesome.
No, the
Yep.
rest of the song.
That's right, DP.
I second that.
I can't even say it. The words can't even come out of my mouth.
Seconded and moved.
I have to get this
Ooh,
right.
high stakes. I'm a famous actress who loves to gamble. Everything started from an invitation sent to me by Ellen DeGeneres to take part in a no-limit Hold'em charity tournament. Soon, I was hooked, and it became a real passion, which has made me one of the strongest celebrities in the game today. In 2010, I was even elected by Maxim Miss Texas Hold'em, stealing the title from Heather Graham, Mina Suvari, and Jeannie Garth.
Whoa, that's a fun
Yeah.
group.
Am I Jessica Biel, Cameron Diaz, or Drew Barrymore?
Oh my gosh. My gut wants to say Jessica Biel just because I can just like
Ooh,
see
Blair
it.
with the bill.
But I could maybe feel Barrymore. Like,
I think it was the original Timberlake gal.
Oh,
I think he taught her first how to play Hold'em. And that's Cameron Diaz. And I'm going to put $60 on that right there if Blair wants any action.
throw that hundo on it to make it 160.
Oh.
We got to start raising the stakes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Start using. We got the.
I don't
50s
like that
going.
Blake said to raise it after he heard our guesses here.
I'm trying to get the stakes higher as we progress.
Oh, they're getting higher. Well,
All
I'm
right.
already getting called Doja Puss the rest of the podcast.
Well, wearing a butt plug.
Are you accepting his 60 or 160?
I'll do your 160.
Nicely done. Doja Puss, it's actually Cameron Diaz. Blair's torn between the Beale and the Barrymore.
I've done that twice now. I've gotten 2 choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
All of
like,
it's
I'm
been
feeling
wrong.
this one or this one.
And I'm like, no, I'll take the other one for a lot
And
of
now
money.
I'm all like
or
Doja Puss with a butt plug. Like,
Wow.
just
running
look at
down the
me.
street naked, knocking on the neighbor's door.
That happened too. And 160?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're horrible at gambling, Blair.
I am. I'm like so well aware of that. This is why I'm not a gambler.
Wow. I'm a well-known actor and director of great talent who is never hidden being a great lover of gambling. I decided to turn my passion into a real business worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 2007, I partnered to create the Las Ramblas building in Las Vegas, a complex consisting of residences, hotels, and casinos. Am I Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner, or George Clooney?
Oh, I kind of want to, like, I know Clooney gets into things. He's into the tequila. I feel like he could get in like this world too. And what was the name of
Oceans.
this place again? Las Ramblas.
Las Ramblas.
Love my face when I say Las Ramblas.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
What are you thinking over there looking at me?
Yeah, look
Thinking
at
about
you over
something.
there, just all
He's
Abraham
thinking about
thinking.
something.
Uh-huh. Give me those options one more time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mr.
Oh, I'm onto something
Confidence.
over
He's
here.
like,
What's my choice?
who the
Gibson,
fuck are we talking about again?
Gibson, Costner, Clooney.
Costner.
I knew you were gonna say Costner.
What are you gonna say, Blair?
I'm gonna say Clooney because I knew Tyler was gonna say Costner. Tyler was
Trick-
gonna
they're all
moan
tricks.
for
Blair.
Costner.
Come on.
All
Get back
right.
here. They're all tricks.
Costner, Clooney. What are the stakes? I'm thinking
I need something like
Two-
good for
$200
Tyler.
bucks. $200. How do we feel about that?
$200.
$200.
And the
Raise-
next
raise the
dinner is
stakes. Yep.
naked.
Just no breakfast. You guys learned your lesson from the bacon, and I hate that story. Blair wins some cash back, and Tyler with the apron.
Yeah!
It is George Clooney.
Thank you.
Blair.
Can't wait to see
Alright.
those cheeks pop out of the.
Just like balls down.
I am one of the strongest tennis players of all time. And since 2010, discovered in Texas Hold'em a new passion, which I admit is how I spend most of my free time. I also have said that once my tennis career ends, I could think about entering the poker circuit and perhaps even taking part in the World Series. Am I Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, or Serena Williams?
Serena Williams.
I agree. I think it's Serena.
I'm going
Wow.
like so hard on Serena Williams right now.
Y'all fell right into that trap. It's Rafael Nadal.
Ah,
Shit.
balls.
Man, y'all fell for that.
Huh.
I was gonna go like hard on Federer after. I mean, until I was thinking the whole time you said strongest. I was thinking immediately Williams' sister,
Mm.
and I could see them being really good at Texas Hold'em. Can't you?
Yeah, like they've been invited to those tournaments
They're
often enough to
good.
get good at it.
You are.
You are.
You're.
You are.
You're-
You are.
I have reportedly been down some $100,000 at the Palms craps table.
Oh, sick.
I once snagged $500,000 playing Baccarat in Atlantic City, and I'm a very well-known actor. Back in 2003, a fan spotted me at the Route 66 casino in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where my side-gigging band had just finished a set on the second-tier gambling den. I bought in for $5K at the craps table. I ran my stake up to $9K and ultimately cashed out for a quick $25,000. And most recently, on the night of the Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor fight, I was seen winning a ton rolling bones at the MGM Grand. Am I Johnny Depp, Bruce Willis, or Sean Penn?
Whoa. I kind of want to go Bruce Willis, like Pulp Fiction here.
Ooh. Blair's thinking Bruce Willis.
I don't know.
Are you willing to wager?
Oh. What are your thoughts?
Ah.
What are your thoughts?
I'm thinking it might be Bruce Willis, but I'm willing to wager that it's Sean Penn.
I was kind of feeling Penn.
No one's feeling Poncho. No Johnny Depp.
I don't feel that Johnny Depp would do it, but maybe.
I'll even do you this service. You're right. Johnny Depp is not the answer.
But one of us is right.
One of us.
But one of you is correct.
If you lose, you have to go and actively hit on a girl.
Ooh.
Whoa.
That's the next step from all the things that you've lost
Could get
already.
dicey.
We're going to film this for good measure.
Yeah, just to see what happens.
Oh, but I don't like messing with people's emotions.
I mean, you're
What
going to
if she
share a
loves
moment
me
together.
instantly?
hopefully.
Blair's worried about getting fallen in love with too
Yeah.
fast.
What if
Blair-
she loves me and she's
That's
like,
what I'm
"Oh my
saying.
God."
And you guys run off together
And
forever?
I'm like, oh, just kidding. Oh, I'm
I'm
married.
married. No, you'll have your pineapple earrings on.
upside down, and she's going to know. You've already
Doing
lost.
here? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just
Exactly
trying
what's
to get
going
Have
on.
your pineapple earrings. Worst thing that happens is she
Like-
joins y'all.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what?
She comes
we
back
just-
for a drink.
And
I'll be like,
I wouldn't be too concerned because you were right. It's Bruce Willis.
Wow.
oh.
Whoa.
So do you hit on the lesbian? Either way, I'd be like, oh, we got to go back to my husband about this. It's got to happen now because I can't be rude. I can't be rude. I don't mess with people's feelings like that.
It's not being rude if you're sharing a moment. Just share the moment, Blair.
Just be present, Blair.
Live in the now.
I gambled away between $50 and $60 million in career earnings, according to my 2006 biography.
I'm so sick.
Wow.
I once lost $1.65 million in 5 hours playing slot machines at a casino.
Oh my God. How did that even happen?
I also blew $1.2 million in 2.5 hours at a casino in Las Vegas. I had my $1.6 million house foreclosed on. In order to deal with my gambling habit, I recently downgraded from the $5,000 slot machines to the $100 to $500 slot machines. Am I
Wow.
MC Hammer, Charlie Sheen, or John Daly?
Ooh.
All across the spectrum here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Musician, actor, golfer. Whoa. What do we have here?
This is a tough one.
And it could be any of the
It
three.
really could. Say him again.
MC Hammer, Charlie Sheen, John Daly.
I'm kind of teetering between Charlie Sheen and John Daly.
You pick one of those, and I'll pick MC Hammer.
Really?
Ooh.
I just feel like Charlie Sheen's obviously known for just like
Crazy.
spending lots of money in different ways on girls and
He's not
He-
broke. He's just flamboyant and crazy.
I could totally see him having a gambling problem. I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah, he's
John
addicted to
Daly has his
everything.
thing, but I don't know if like gambling is that necessarily.
Fuck yes, it is.
However, it very much could be.
I bet you I can find him tomorrow and play him for cash.
You think that he would just, is he better? Is he like a better on the golf course? Like,
My God.
yes?
Yeah.
Is it something that he's known for doing?
Very well known for betting random folks off the street for as much money as they have.
Oh, I mean, then that's kind of simple then.
Well, I'll tell you that one, you guys are showing your work very well. And two, it makes me feel like I have chosen these names very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whoever
Very
it
good.
wasn't, I've
Yeah.
chosen the others. And you're right. And you've combined, I'll just save you the drama. You're right. It's John Daly.
Yeah.
You showed your work together to agree that you felt where your instincts were taking
I love
you.
when we
You were
We,
right.
we talked him out.
See, this is how we do.
But that's not how it's going to be on this last one.
Okay.
I want fierce competition.
Y'all,
this
I
is
have
the
not
last
done
one.
well.
This is going to get
Yeah,
nasty.
you
This
suck.
is why I don't gamble. Listen to the things that have already like happened.
All right. In the early 90s, I went through some crazy gambling periods. I don't say this to shock you, but only to tell you the truth. On 3 straight nights at Caesar's Palace in Vegas, I lost $700,000 each night at blackjack. That's
Okay.
$2.1 million in less than 72 hours. Am I Andrew Dice Clay,
Ooh.
Eddie Murphy, or Rodney Dangerfield?
Oh, man.
It's the big one.
That's the big one. Oh, I'll tell you.
Every time you mention the name, I'm like, definitely.
Mhm.
No, definitely.
Oh, that's it.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And then shit. I have no idea which one it is now. See, this is like a comedy group. So it's interesting because I could see all of them being, you want to be a loud personality in the casino. Like, could you not see Eddie Murphy being
Crazy
so
in
loud at the
casino? No, I
table?
can't because I heard he's so reserved, and I bet
Really?
he spend all his money on drugs and hookers and not gambling. So I'm gonna say
Ronnie Dangerfield is going to be loud.
and Dice Clay.
And Dice Clay was going to be loud too.
Dice, I wonder where you got the name from.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Dice Clay,
I like.
and I'm gonna put all my money over here. I'm down to my last like $50 because I've been
No, you got like $200-300 over here.
really.
Shit.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Look at that.
Well, look at that. I'm all in on that.
On the
Whoa.
dice.
Whoa.
300 in.
Yeah, you see that? You want to raise?
Okay, well, I got 200, so
Yeah, okay, well you're gonna have to.
I'm
come
going to
up with-
go Ronnie Dangerfield.
You're going to regret that one, Blair. It is the Dice Man.
Oh yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay lost $2.1 million in blackjack over 72 hours.
Can't believe it. The stars have finally aligned.
Yes.
Literally
Wow.
lost the fucking everything tonight.
Damn.
This is why I don't gamble. I
Blair lost her ass. Man, I want to play. Tyler,
fucking God, he didn't call me anything.
Tyler,
Any
300.
other names?
I got 2 dice here. $300 says I roll an even number.
Okay,
A wealthy man over here.
I'll take it.
10.
Oh shit! Pay the man.
Oh, that's
Holy
how it's done.
Wipe him out.
how it's
Hey,
done.
double or nothing. Do it again. You got double.
No,
Can you
no.
do it again.
Smart man knows when to walk away.
Well, I could put a watch away a long time ago.
Yeah, you
That was
should've, Blair.
allowed.
You didn't know you could do that?
Fucking hate you guys.
no one's forcing you, Blair. And we're walking away and moving on to some of the funniest, craziest gambling stories.
Oh,
Tales from the pit.
I
All
bet
right.
these are ridiculous.
Some of these are good. The odds for this first story are 1 in 1.56 trillion.
What?
Grandma Patricia DeMauro walked into a craps table at Atlantic City's Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa with $100. She had only played craps one other time, but tired of the sluts she had been playing. So she picked up the orange dice and started off with a lucky roll. 4 hours and 18 minutes later, DeMauro had not only won all 154 rolls, but had also broken a world record for the longest craps roll and the most successive dice rolls without 7ing out.
Oh.
She never stated exactly how much she won, but experts suggested it was likely to be in the hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions.
What?
Wow.
She just
Wow.
kept winning and winning and winning and
She
winning
hit the number for 4 hours and 20 minutes. God
Set
bless.
the world record. 154 rolls
That'd be the
straight.
most fun record.
What's even
to ever
crazier
get.
is if there was any other craps players around
They
her
made it.
They all won.
and they know how to bet on her, they probably made 1,000 times more than she did.
Damn, that would have been a
There was a
fun
lot of
table to
money
be at.
won on that table that night.
Lots
Wow.
of action.
Damn.
300,000 FedEx employees and counting owe their jobs to a big fat gamble.
What?
FedEx currently employs 300,000+ people worldwide. The transportation company has a $33 billion capital gain, with its founder and CEO Fred Smith having a personal net worth of $2.1 billion. Had it not been for a blackjack table, the billion-dollar company may never have existed. In 1973, the company had $5,000 in the bank and a $24,000 fuel bill. Thinking that they would have to liquidate, Fred Smith decided to take his last bit of money and head to Vegas. There he turned $5,000 into $27,000 at the blackjack table. It was that night which put a man on the path to be one of the wealthiest people in the world.
That's hanging it out.
Take
there,
everything
like,
we
phew.
have. Go to
Shit.
Vegas.
We owe $27,000. We have 5.
Pick which
Let's go
hand.
gamble.
Let's go get it done.
Pick the hand.
We got payroll.
Pick the hand.
Put it all on the game of war.
I like that. Speaking of pick the hand, bring it down to 1 dice. I got 300 fresh
The hand
Krispies
point
over
away.
here.
Yeah, you do. Let me get some of that back.
I need some of that.
Which hand is it in?
$50 for me.
$50 for Blair.
$100.
Okay, well, give me your 100.
God.
Woo! Give me that.
So I can
penny,
give Blair
give
50.
me that penny,
Oh.
Give me that penny. Give me that penny.
Nice.
Except for I can't get like my dignity back for the rest of the shit I gotta do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bet back that.
Good thing you're paid.
Yeah.
What does money really buy, huh?
All right, let's talk about Ashley Revel, an English gent. He went for an all or nothing roulette spin. After emptying his savings account and selling every single thing he owned,
Oh.
Ashley had a whooping $136,000. He bet the entire thing at once.
Oh no.
Oh.
I couldn't be there to watch that.
No.
Sick.
He let the wheel work its magic, and 20 seconds later, he turned his cash into $272,000. Not bad. Well, I'm excited to keep going. But before we do, let's take a break. This episode of Something Crunchy is brought to you by Why Do We Say That? Everyone always says things like cooking up a storm, beat around the bush, or put up your dukes, but no one ever knows where they come from. This father-son duo will have you laughing while teaching you the origins of some of the most commonly used phrases you hear every day. My favorite one they did recently was on the one where the whole kit and caboodle came from, and they throw in things like the difference between dinner and supper along the way. But I won't spoil the surprise. New episodes are released weekly wherever you find your podcast, so go feel up for your next trivia night and learn why do we say that.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Something Crunchy, and I hope you're enjoying the episode. It now pays to crunch down every week because we're hooking you up with big discounts from big brands. Up to 35% off Invicta watches using code CRUNCHY, and apparel from 8080, where in addition to 10% off using code CRUNCHY, every dollar you spend goes toward an entry into the Dream Car giveaway. Don't forget to join the Something Crunchy Facebook group for updates, polls, and the web's crunchiest memes. You can find us on Twitter at crunch_cast, and feel free to send any questions and your track submissions to somethingcrunchy@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to the show.
And we're back. All right.
I'm loving these.
These are good.
Feeling it.
Feeling it. In 2010, news about an 8-year-old boy from India winning $500,000 spread like wildfire on the internet. The story goes that this boy, dubbed a computer genius in the sense that he was building web pages at the age of 4, he was using his uncle's poker account when he hit the big jackpot. Sources say the poker room refused to pay out because of the boy's age, but the family insists the website did indeed know the age of the boy, and that they even called him the little poker wizard. They claim he also won and collected smaller amounts on the site and was paid via PayPal. Since the anonymous poker site blocked his account, the family of the boy took the poker site to the New Delhi court. As of now, the outcome has not been released. If the story is true, this boy definitely has a solid future in online poker.
Or like, damn.
Damn.
I mean, I can't even be mad.
Perfect.
Like,
Oh my god, I know
impressed.
exactly what I'm teaching Dax tomorrow.
You need to teach him that and get involved in some of these weird crypto games.
Oh yeah, totally.
Crypto games.
Listen to this.
We're invested in quite a few.
A player who remains unidentified except only by his crypto wallet address sent waves through the internet when he outsmarted FOMO 3D, the popular Ethereum game, and won about $3 million in 2018. The online gambling experience seemed unbeatable and is still one of the most surprising gambling stories because of its Ponzi scheme type design. This player outsmarted the system, including human and bot players, by observing purchase times, clogging the blockchain, and getting a key when player activity was low. FOMO 3D is a game where players who use Bitcoin to buy keys in a pot have 24 hours to keep playing, and the last person to pay under this clock gets all of the money in the pot. It's as simple as buying the last key. Once a player makes the purchase, 30 seconds are added onto the clock and the price of the next key gets higher until that 24-hour clock maxes out. With the unlimited plays, these keys eventually add up and each player receives a piece of the pot's earnings, with the last player getting the most. Sounds like the winner carefully studied the behavior of automated bots that people had managed buy-ins for. He watched their behavior, spent days and lots of ETH testing ways to defeat them, and found a moment when no other human players were playing. He won $3 million playing this weird-ass crypto game.
That's amazing.
Pays to be smart.
Yeah.
Damn.
And there's a whole crypto world that, if you don't know about it, like, it is happening.
Yeah, you can gamble on some levels that you've probably never even thought about with crypto coins.
We're all about crypto and golf around here when we're not on air.
Sure are.
That's fitting for these stories. Sports betting has its share of gambling stories, especially with golf. And James Adushi, in serious debt with a mortgage and unpaid student loans, used his life savings of about $85,000 to wager a bet on Tiger Woods' game in April of 2019 during the final round of the Masters at Augusta National.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up winning over $1.2 million. He had a hunch that Woods would win the Masters after watching the games leading up to the finals, and upon getting his wife's reluctant blessing, he made his first ever sports bet. A month before is when I knew he was going to do it, Aducci said to Golf Digest. I have been thinking a lot about this. I watched Tiger's performance at the Tour Championship, and things seemed to be going his way. I looked at how well he did there and some other factors you just can't put stats behind. It wasn't about the stats for me. The fact that this was going to be his first major win in front of his kids, I was just convinced.
I mean, it showed his work, and I like it.
That's ballsy to put that much cash on the line. Ugh.
We could have done just a
Got the go-ahead.
whole sewed on golf bets.
Oh my gosh.
We could have done the whole sewed.
Is that what is the sport that people bet on the most?
I'm sure
Golf?
it's golf or boxing.
Or horse racing.
It's got to be the ponies. You're right. It's got to be horse racing. But speaking of golf bets, there's no time like the present. This has been discussed off the air, but needs to be officially on the record. Yeah, well, Tyler's a golf pro and my golf coach and a very, very good golfer. I have played 9 holes in the last decade. I proposed a 3-hole challenge. You against I.
So, okay.
No mulligans, no handicap, no extra strokes given.
Oh my god.
Straight up match, but you have to use your daughter's clubs. Fortunately, you got her a nice little set of pings. These are not Fisher Price, but she is 4 and they're 2 feet long.
Yeah, they're little
At best.
shorties.
So if you accept, we only need to discuss the terms. What do we wager? Pride, cash, crypto, embarrassing act on camera. What do you prefer?
First off, this is all going to be on camera no matter what. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Which obviously that means pride.
I accept. I fully accept.
We'll work on the terms
We will certainly work on
because this is going to
terms.
require some thought.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hasty on the terms. 'Cause
I
this
hit
has to be a big deal.
This is actually going to be pretty good because
What we need to post on social media is Tyler with a practice swing or two. He went to go see if
Yeah.
he could actually play with these clubs.
he can.
Had some dude on the range record him to send me a video of him smashing a little 2-foot 9-iron, like
About 150.
150 yards. And
Mind you,
Gold.
Tyler's 6'6", 6'7" with shoes on, so
yeah,
these teeny clubs are
Going down, sucker. What are we playing for?
we'll figure that out. Can't talk about betting without bringing up Michael Jordan.
ooh.
He has a documented reputation with just
Oh.
crazy, great,
He's a gambler.
crazy gambling stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
His habit was so intense, it was rumored that his exit from the game in '93 was not due to voluntary retirement. It was because the NBA couldn't deal with his gambling habit.
Wow.
Jordan bet on everything. For example, the time while with his Bulls teammates at a Portland airport, he made a bet that his luggage would come out first,
Oh my god.
which it did. However, his teammates did not know that he cheated by paying the airport staff to load his luggage first,
Of course.
and then went
Bets
to
on
go
everything.
and then went to go
can't do
take
that
bets.
shit.
She can.
cheated.
So dirty.
One of his most daring bids was when he lost for $300,000 in golf betting.
That's why he plays golf, is because he can absolutely gamble on every swing he takes.
Yeah.
Did not realize how much betting happens
On the golf course.
just everywhere.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, but
everywhere.
especially on the golf course.
Bet on pedestrians.
Yeah. All right, so maybe one of the most famous of all modern bets, Busty Bryan.
That's a name.
Oh, not all the best gambling bets happen at the tables of the local casino. In 96, a magician named Brian Zimbeck pointed out the rack of an attractive woman walking by in a restaurant, stating that he would get a lot of attention if he had boobs as nice as hers. Then he made an unusual wager with one of his friends because of his policy never to turn down a bet. In exchange for $10,000, Brian bet that he would get breast implants and keep them for 1 year. And he was a man among men, so this was supposed to be quite an impressive bet. Not only did he win the bet, he decided somewhere along the line that he quite liked having breast implants.
I not only know of this guy, I've seen this story, and I loved him because he embraced the breast.
He did. He didn't have them removed until 2 decades after he placed the bet.
It just
Last time I
sounds-
saw, he still even had them.
Yeah, it sounds like he's just a smart guy and figured out a way for somebody else to pay for his breast implants. Be like, I'll bet somebody that I won't get him, even though I really want him.
I desperately want them.
He likes a nice little conversation starter, and he's like, "Hey, I got nice breasts."
And he got him for free.
Pretty sure he was on like Botched or something like that, but then was like,
Yeah.
and they were like, they look great. If you like them, keep them. And I think he did.
Yeah.
They're like, I mean, they were kind of well done, and they're not too bad, and it's just like kind of works. So he's like, all
I
right.
like that, a conversation starter.
So I don't know if you noticed.
Did you see these bad girls?
I got a conversation starter. Let's talk about the best gambling movies of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I procured
man,
a
there's
list
some good ones.
for
Some,
us.
some of my favorite movies of all time are
Yes,
gambling movies.
They are. First one you got to throw some love at is Vegas Vacation.
Absolutely.
One of my faves.
Just because it qualifies, and love the vacation movie.
It's hilarious.
Good luck, everybody.
We're going to do buy a bullet and rent a gun.
You again.
Griswold. Love some Vegas Vacation. It just had to be on the list.
Anybody ever told you the most unluckiest person I've ever known in my life?
You know, those are my mother's 9 words. He would never tell you bring bad luck at
But yes.
you.
Fucking love Vegas Vacation. And that was hilarious.
So good.
2 for the Money in 2005 with Al Pacino and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Sports betting. It's the first one I thought of, really.
All he does is work out and pick winners.
21 in 2008
I
with
love
Kevin Spacey.
21.
21.
Amazing.
And my
Quality.
guy from Across the Universe.
Yes, your guy from across the
Yes.
universe.
John Lennon from across the universe.
John Lennon. That's right.
It's dude.
We've already talked about it a couple times today. Maverick,
Yeah.
Up there.
1994's
I'm sorry, one of my
Maverick
favorites.
with Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster on the list.
On the
It should be on. It's probably on the top of my list.
It's got
I
my-
loved that movie.
It absolutely has my favorite comedic scene of all time.
What?
I never
Which
said
scene?
that.
I never said that. No, when Mav gets captured
The Indians?
by the Indians.
Oh my!
And
No,
he's
you
like-
put on a little dance for him.
Yeah, it's like, what's up with the feathers and the paint and all that? He's like, oh, it's been kind of a slow year, you know. Just acting like they're out there playing Indians, and they're like, that scene kills me so hard.
Maverick was good.
Quality.
Cool.
The Cooler from 2003 with William H.
Cooler.
Macy and Alec Baldwin. That was good.
Yes.
William H. Macy plays that like perfect depressed role. That was kind of like a downer of a movie, and Alec Baldwin plays a big dick, which he does
It's a
so
gambling
Yeah.
movie.
well. But quality gambling movie.
It's gonna have its downer moments.
All of the Ocean's movies, count them all.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
I feel
All
like they're more
15.
heist movies than gambling movies, though.
True, because they're not actually gambling. They're just stealing the money in the vault
You know?
They're
They're-
gambling with their freedom
in their life.
and their life.
They're gambling with their careers.
Yes. They keep winning in new person every movie. The number keeps growing.
Yeah, they keep winning.
Their team
Yes.
is winning.
Molly's Game. Should have started this list with Molly's Game.
Wow,
Jessica
I like
Chastain.
that.
So good.
So good.
Gotta have Casino.
Yeah.
De Niro.
Yeah.
Pesci.
Yes.
Scorsese.
Oh.
Obviously.
What's
God.
up?
Rounders. 98. Matt Damon. Ed Norton.
Yes.
Gotta
My
be here.
favorites ever.
Mississippi Grind from 2015 with Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh.
Has to be on here. It makes you feel so dirty though. It is like it's going to be on our list of
Yes.
like most dirty feeling movies. And it is one where you're just like kind of taken down through the pits of gambling addiction and the highs and lows, and it's like
Feel it with that one.
it's like a must see and a must avoid at the same time.
No, I get it. Must see one time.
Exactly. Well said. Well said. Hard 8 from 96 with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Quality
Party.
Oh.
Oh,
on the
Philip
list.
Seymour Hoffman.
Miss you.
Uncut Gems.
Oh,
Adam
anxiety.
Anxiety.
So much anxiety. Uncut anxiety.
Yeah.
God.
Shade from 2003. Sylvester
Yeah.
Stallone. Melanie Griffith.
Oh.
Not the best movie on this list, but probably one of my favorites. I don't know what it is about
That's
that
just
movie
us.
that I like
Not the
so
best
much.
Movie. Top of my list.
Not a great movie, but I really liked it. Runner was a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
2013, Ben Affleck, Justin Timbercush.
Yes.
Runner.
Justin
That was
Timberlake. That was great. That was about like the business side of online poker. And,
Gambling.
yeah.
I don't remember this one.
Oh, that's really good. Runner. Make sure you see that again.
Yeah.
That was really good. White Men Can't Jump. 92. Woody and Wesley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gambling on street ball,
Yes.
baby.
and you know
Gambling
that's
the
a
entire
huge street
movie.
ball.
Heck
Isn't
yeah.
that like a huge gambling?
And like
thing?
losing the all over again and all over again. And how can you do this to me again?
Yeah.
Rosie Perez. Does Honeymoon in Vegas count?
Yes.
I mean, Nick Cage loses his fiance on a poker game, basically.
yeah, James Caan will steal your girl.
Yeah.
Do we
Mr.
count
Steal
it?
Your Girl.
It-
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Does it
And
count?
James Caan was also in Vegas, the show.
Mm.
So he just needs
And
to
I
be on this list.
Once ran into James Caan in Vegas at the Hard Rock.
And Blake ran into Joe Pesci in Vegas.
That's right. Yes, I did.
That's
also
cool.
on this list.
That's cool. Yeah. I saw James Caan, Scott Caan, and Giovanni Ribisi going to
Together, all of them?
the three of them walking at me, and I was like, oh.
That's cool.
That's
oh,
a fun
fuck.
trio.
I was like, oh fuck, how do I like dodge this? I'm gonna run right into him. I just kind of
Oh,
like
excuse me.
stopped and moved to the side. Fellas, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll let it count. Some honorable mentions. Gotta love these older ones. The Sting, 73. The Hustler. The Color of Money.
Yes.
The Gambler. Both original recipe and the 2014 versions. Win It All, 2017 with Jake Johnson and Cool Hand Luke. Gotta have those. At least an honorable mensch.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to our track of the week. For absolutely no other reason than a craving, we're going heavy tonight. Feeling something on the heavier side, and we've been sitting on a good one. Our first out of Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Dirt Halo with Obey.
We've
right. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely need to check out the video for Obey on YouTube. Bobby, the singer who submitted the track, had this to say about the music video. The video shoot for this track was very intense, especially for me, as we are not real actors. We had to try our best to make everything look real. So rather than pretending, we actually did all the stunts and scenes for real. We did several takes of getting thrown into a trunk aggressively, which I split one of my fingers open and bled a lot. More takes of me getting hit repeatedly with a bat, a wiffle ball bat, painted to look real, but after enough times, it still hurts when getting hit. We even had a scene that we did a few times. It didn't even make the video, where I was tied to a chair and kicked over onto the concrete. Of course, most of the blood and bruises were fake for this video. I was still left with a good bit of real blood and bruises. Thank you, Bobby. Make sure to check out the other tracks by Dirt Halo on YouTube, Spotify, Reverb Nation, and wherever you get your tunes. Please keep sending those track submissions to somethincrunchy@gmail.com. We are filling up the queue for Season 5. 8080's Dream Car giveaway number 48 for a 2019 Nissan GTR plus $40,000 in cash is going on right now, and they are still offering 5 times the entries for a short time. You do not want to miss out. Nor do you want to forget to check out somethincrunchy.com, where you'll find every episode, our links for social media, and the Almighty Crunch Store, where you'll find all kinds of crunchy gear showing that you are a proud citizen of Crunch Nation. Then there's a Something Crunchy Facebook group. Oh, man. The women have reigned supreme in this group for months
True.
and flood the page with funny. However, there are some new members who have made their presence known this week. Most have been dudes, and it's nice to have some testosterone back in Crunchland. We love spending time with you in there, and it remains the most fun that you can have with your pants on. This has been another episode of Something Crunchy, and as always, don't ever forget to live your crunchiest life.
Be crunchy to one another.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, and all that crunchy good shit. Thank you for listening.
I've definitely done equally, if not worse, things.
Like what?
Yeah, do tell.
We don't have our deal out.
Shit!
I need to turn my phone on.
Blair said, oh, good call, Blair. Me too. Biscuits. I know you forgot.
I didn't.
No.
You're the only one among us that turned yours off?
Yeah,
Actually,
10 minutes
mine
ago.
is down.
I wouldn't have
If
bet on
wanna
that.
confirm.
I would have bet. I would have bet all the money on this table.
I would have given you 5-1 odds too. No, I didn't.
I could feel my Doug face right now. I could feel it. I know I have Doug face,
Okay,
especially when I
well,
look to the right
I'm
at
gonna
you. I could feel the
post
side
it
puff.
and
Yeah.
tag him after.
That's tough.
You nasty, cheating whore.
Pay up.
The world
sucker.
wanted me to win.
Well, then Blair's all hard for Michael Kine.
Michael Caine.
I can't look at you guys.
I put all my chips on Michael Kine.
I can just feel him doing this. Michael Caine. I just like I'm itching to say Michael Caine.
Your
you know?
taste makes you want me to say
Just because I
Michael
can-
Caine.
I can just see him.
Face makes you want to do like Michael Caine.